Well, it's a rough out day, about to rain a bit. I thought I'll just make the connecting rod. All I'm doing is I've got a lump of steel there, look, and that rod, I'm going to use it for that. So I'm going to cut that in half and cut that bit off and just weld that on there. That's it. With blacksmith made thing. We'll sort it out later. So we'll see what we can do. As you can see, I'm not messing about. Not nice enough to mess about. Right, I'm just going to stick that on there. And then see what happens. Oh, right. The wind don't blow me over. Building a roll cage for a bang, another model steel engine connection rod, wouldn't it? Anyway, we can clean it all up later. putting a nice radius, a lot of weld on rather, so I can put a radius on it later. Right, that's enough. Good afternoon. All got a bit done. We're slowly getting there. Made the connecting rod, just the rough one to start with, and that was alright for me. I don't mind them sort of jobs. And so that, we've got some more done, look. We've got the barrel all put together, liners done and in, and I've got it mounted just today. It's just held on with one bolt at the moment. That, of course, bracket needs finishing off. I've just wire brushed that side, and so we're getting there slowly but surely. About lined up. I've squared the crank journal up. What else have I done? Oh, I don't know if you can see on there very well, but I've just let that in slightly. It still needs just a bit of final finishing, but I've just sanded that to let it go between those two cap screws, so that looks tidier and it fits better. So we've got that done. And so I don't know, I think the next thing I have to do is to make a support to go on there. So I've got the connecting rod done, as you see. I've got it about lined up. Like I said, that's only on one bolt yet, so it moves anywhere, that does. So basically all I've got to do is, when I get this made, which what I'm going to do is, it's going to be like a proper little big end cap when it's finished. A lot smaller obviously and thinner, two little cap screws, and you'll see. And then about halfway down, that will go on there obviously, and it needs joining on there with like a mortise and tenon. You know, I'm sure you've seen the little things that they do. So it's a tang that goes in a slot, that's all. But as I say, we have to determine where it comes first, so I've got to make this mount first, which that's a bit of a challenge. So I don't know, we're getting there, aren't we? A few more little jobs to do. The spool valve, dear, I've got some ideas, rough ideas of dimensions, but I wish, in a way, I wish I was doing it differently, because it's a single acting spool valve, and which is just a rod that goes over a hole to let the steam in and out, and it's the same hole. And the only thing is, you can't make it. Problem with the spool valve, we'll use this little piece just to show you, to demonstrate. Right, just imagine that there is a hole in there, just for argument's sake. That slides in and out, and then you have a hole coming out. You have a hole to let the steam in, and another one for the exhaust, and then you need a small piece of that that has to be ground down, so the length of that bit there is critical, because as it moves in and out, it's got to block the hole at the right time where the piston comes, so it blocks the exhaust, then it moves up and lets the steam in. And the problem is knowing how long to do that, because you've got infinite variables really, because obviously again I've got a good idea where to put it, but it's not in line with that. It's at about 45 degrees, but not quite. So as it goes round, you've got that can be infinitely variable. And I mean, a steam engine is simply a two-stroke with external valves. It's dead easy. You know, because all you do is let some steam in, and when the piston gets nearly to the bottom, you open the exhaust and it goes up again like that, blows it out, and then you let the steam in again. I mean, it's dead simple. And I'll probably show you better on there. So you see, as that turns round, when it gets nearly to the bottom, you need to open the exhaust valve, and then it comes round like that, and when it gets nearly to the top, you want to let the steam in again and shut the exhaust valve, you know. So if you had two valves, which you could do, but it just makes the build more difficult, that's all. It would be simple to get it right, but you know, but because you've got infinite variables. Anyway, what I can do, of course, is I'll demonstrate with this piece again. Just with this, I can easily slot the holes. So say it's on there, just for argument's sake, it'll be smaller than that obviously and go somewhere there. Probably there, I don't know. But you see, I can slot the holes that way, so that will alter the timing of the inlet valve, of the inlet port, to let the steam in. But of course, if you do that, it's going to alter that. And the only way you can alter the exhaust timing is by cutting the rod. You know, so it's, you know, to get it to work properly, it's going to be difficult. To get it to work at all, it's got to be a challenge. But, you know, as I say, I've got a bit of an idea of sizes and that, you know. It's ever so simple to do once you've done it. Like a lot of things, isn't it? Right. I think that should be long enough for today. There's a good update. Soon, I think it'll be time for a to-do list, won't it? But no, we've got to get that done first. When we get this ball valve done, we'll then have a to-do list of finishing off. Oh, and one other thing to tell you, just to finish it. When I've got it done, I've got to finish it first before I run it. Because if I run it before I finished it, it's never going to get done. Simple as that. So, once we get everything made, I'm going to clean it up and finish it. Then we'll give it a run after that. So, it's something to look forward to, I suppose, or not. Whatever you want to do. Right. As usual, thanks very much for your interest. And we'll try and find something to entertain you in a day or two. Cheers.